following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Well, yes, Tom, your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great Thanksgiving holiday, folks. Beautiful thing. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be what? Will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 57, Nasdaq's up 6, S&P's are flat, gold contract up $12, trading at $12.93 an ounce. Silver up 17 cents, $17.13 an ounce. Platinum up $6, $9.42 an ounce. We have the copper market flat, $3.13 a pound. Notes and bonds. Guess what, folks? They just want higher price. Pretty amazing. 10-year note up 14 ticks, 125.04. 30-year bond up 14 ticks, 154.17. King dollar. Get the peanut butter and jelly out. Get the butter out. Toast it up because King dollar is toasted and roasted. Down 727 ticks, trading 93.150. The euro is at 118.25 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Well, that's going on in your world. Now, let's go to the world of good old King dollar first. So, what do we have with King dollar? Well, if we take a look at King dollar, what you have is this. Since April of this year, this was the first bounce that we had got since April of this year. That bounce started on September 8th. We were at 90.795, came off the lows, got up to the price point of 95.060. And when it did break the swing point on the 26th of October, that was a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. Bottom line, never made it. We got to 95.060, where the ABC structure was 95.940. What does it do at that point? Bottom line, you come off that point. You come off that point with volume. If I turn this into now a continuous contract so you can look at the larger picture, what you'll actually see is that King dollar topped out the week of January 3rd. That was 103. So what we've done is this. You went straight down all year, $103, down to 90. You did a counter trend bounce up to 95. If we take a look at that and you do that on a Fibonacci sequence, what you're going to see is that that baby couldn't even do a 0.382 retracement. Now, what that means specifically is that that's how weak it is. A dead cat bounce, folks, is a 0.382 retracement. So, real question now is this a monster ABC down? Well, if we take the top of it, which is 103, you take the bottom line, you get $13, right? $13 is going to get you down to the, let's see, you get 85. Oh, my God, you get 82. Well, it looks to me that that's exactly what we're going to have. The reason being is that when we bring this back a little bit further, you're going to see that when we actually broke the consolidation that we've been in going all the way back to February of 2015, what sticks out like a sore thumb is the highs from 08. and that's 88 to 89. You break 88 to 89, you're going to be down to 72. Direct correlation to that, let's go over to the gold market. What you have inside the gold market is this. I'm going to put the continuous contract up in the gold market. So September 8th, one of your benchmarks out here. Right now, you're at 1293. I expect gold's going to make a run to 1358. That being said, now watch when you bring this up. When we bring this up and we put this on a continuous contract, it's going to really get intriguing. The reason being is this, is that the last high in gold, swing point, the gold also has been this consolidation as the dollar has, going all the way back to May of 2013. I expect, number one, you're going to go after the 1377. The real kicker is if you break 1377, then you get game in the market, because that game in the market would get you up to 1794 and very well could get you to the 1920 mark. So this is going to be really intriguing watching how this whole thing shakes out. Now, let's go into the bond market, because the correlation is direct, and that correlation, we take a look at the 30-year continuous contract, and what you're going to see is this. The 30-year is trading at 154.16. The swing high from the 8th of September is 159.16. We take this and we put this on a continuous contract, and what you're going to see is that if we break excuse me, folks, the 159.16, well, with game there is those highs out there from 2016, which is the 177 area. It's pretty wild watching this thing shake out. And where the movement came inside the gold market, inside the metal market in general, inside the U.S. dollar, had everything to do with the Fed fund, with the Federal Reserve minutes coming out from its October 31st, November 1st meeting. And inside of that, what you had is this, is that there's kind of a unanimous spin on, yes, they are going to go up on short-term rates at their next meeting. Their next meeting is going to be December 13th, so that's 100% probability inside the Fed Fund futures rate. That being said, what is not basically on the table is the amount of rate hikes in 2018 and how this is going to shake out, particularly because what you did have, you had dissension inside the minutes as to going up before inflation starts hitting, over 2%, because right now what you have inflation still under 2%. So bottom line is that we're going to see where this shakes out. And, the Fed had been projecting 3 rate hikes in 2018, but bottom line is that they're not altogether with this, that we are going to go up 3 times in 2018. And that's when you've seen bonds take off topside once again. You've seen the dollar get destroyed. S&P really didn't do much. We take a look at some of the higher well, let's go to the S&P first, because we're coming into Thanksgiving holiday on Friday. Market is opened until 1 o'clock, and I expect what you're going to see on Friday, we're at highs. We're going to close at highs today. Bottom line, they can pop it on Friday, meaning pop it higher. There's going to be no one at work. 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials down 59. NASDAQ is up 5. S&P's are flat. Gold's up 11.50. Silver's up 17 cents. Going to be right back, folks.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to the GDX and take a look at how the GDX, these gold and silvers are trading right now. So you get the Gold Miners Trust, Van Eck Gold Miners Trust up 24 cents. You're trading $22.96. And we are coming into the higher swings. Those higher swings at 23.02 have volume of 28 million. Now, what's really cool here, folks, is that we are doing right now 21.8. So that will more than likely get into 28 might be a push. But what does happen inside the GDX is that most of the volume, a lot of the volume, comes in right at the end of the day. So if, in fact, we get that volume, guess what? That's saying that the GDX wants to run up to the 23 area. And then it has the shot, of course, at that high from the September 8th, September 7th time frame, actually, in the GDX, which is the 2558 area. We go over to the XAU. We take a look at the XAU out here. XAU also caught a bid. Now, this is definitely inside the higher range. We just went up $1.13. You're at 81.79. That's going to be making a run for the 84.70. We go take a look at the Gold Bugs Index. Gold Bugs Index right now, that's up 280. And that's coming into the swing from 191. I expect that we're going to see this run up into this 196 area. If we go over to the bonds, we take a look at the TLT. The TLT, of course, is the 20-year plus bond fund. That is over its swing points. Let me put this on a weekly here for a second. So on the weekly, let's see what we're getting. We are going to go, well, actually, no, it's only Wednesday, so that's tough to do right at this point. Well, I can do it. Hold on. I can get this pretty quick. 34 million. You got 13. You got let's see. That's 15. Yeah, we're not going to get 34. That's for sure. Well, and that's even with adding in, you know, the days that were the day that we're closed, Thanksgiving. But what you do have inside the TLT is that on September 8th, that's a high volume swing, 129.59. Let's go to Mike in Loveland. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, man?
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, how you been?
Doing well. Yeah, we're going to have a good time tomorrow. Got some friends coming over, and my parents are coming over, too. So we're going to have a good time.
That's so much fun, isn't it? I know. Thanksgiving, man, is totally where it's at. It's a great holiday. Yep. It is.
Yeah, and we have no snow. It's going to be almost 70 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, how cool is that, man?
Yeah,
that's
that would
awesome.
be nice. keep the kids outside.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at RWO. It broke above its previous high back in September, and I'm wondering maybe we're headed higher. And then I'm also looking at XLU, the utilities, and thinking it might be done falling.
Let's take a look. XLU.
RWO.
Yeah,
the first
RWO
one.
is the global Dow Jones Global Real Estate ETF. So let me see what's inside this. I've never seen this one. Okay, so I see. So this is all the big REITs. You got Simon Property, Public Storage, Avalon. These are equity residential. Okay, so these are all about interest rate structures. That's the bottom line. So you got a consolidation that's been in here forever. Yeah. Oh, this will be interesting. Well, let's see. I see what you're looking at, man.
We're 4 pennies above the September high right now, but the volume, I don't know. Maybe the volume will come in at the end. I won't know.
Well, you got. Let's see. So this is cool. So watch this, folks. This is what when you are pushing into a swing and the volume is expanded before you get there, your probability goes much higher that you're going to take it out. Now, watch. Last week, Mike, we had the volume. You're pushing in 1.3 million. We were pushing into 1 million, and you're pushing into 1.5 million. So your probability is that you're going to blow away this 49.28. Right now, you're at 48.75. But if we get a decisive break there, that's going to be a monster move, man. That's
cool.
Let's go over to the XLU, and this will be about rates, folks. That's what it's definitely about rates. The XLU. That's interesting. That really never. Well, let me pull this back a little bit more. It didn't. Look at that. So the
looks like it might be an ABC up because it pulled back on such light volume, and now we're sitting on that 20-day moving average for 3 days, and it looks like we're about ready to make another run.
Yep. And this is saying rates are going to stay low, man. Let me just. Yeah, you did it. You did an ABC up. Okay, so it's a small one, but 51.17. Yeah, the 55, almost 56. So $4 gets you 56. Well, I see it's almost finished. But about 56.5. But the cool thing here is that, that's saying that rates are staying low, man. Because utilities, folks, bottom line, they don't need low rates, but utilities, bottom line, will continue going up if the interest rate structure is not going up because of the fact
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. Should I wait until Monday to do anything and just let the holiday come and go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. No doubt.
Sounds good.
Cooking, brother. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks,
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here today. You get GE is up 34 cents. We have, Apple. Let's go to Apple for a second because this is quite a number, folks. Thus far this year, January through November 22nd, right? You want to hear a number? This is like pretty amazing. So Apple is trading $1.74, $174. It has a market cap of $896 billion, right? Well, $285 billion of that has been put on this year. That is one heck of a number. If we take a look at Apple, where we started out at the beginning of the year, what you're going to see is that Apple was at $115. They're at $174 right now. You want to see something that is more intense than that? That's going to be good old Bitcoin. Bitcoin, let's pull this baby up. And, of course, the explosion in Bitcoin just doesn't stop. We hit 83.03 today. We take a look at this, and you put this at the beginning of the year. This is almost hard to comprehend. Where are you? There's January. Oh, my God. This is crazy. There it is. January, the first day I have it trading is January 6th. Okay, but it's going to be the week. I have it a weekly. $876. So you got just about a 10-bagger. That's about as wild as you get. You know, a 10-bagger inside a digital currency. You know, the real key is going to be can you get it out of there? And bottom line is that how much further are we going to go with the good old Bitcoin in general? Now, folks, as you come over to TFNN, each and every year, for quite a few years now, we've been doing, we've been doing Tiger Dollars for a while. We've been doing Tiger Dollars and donating to the Salvation Army for quite some time. I don't know whether it's 7 years, 5 years, 8 years. I think it's probably around 7 years. And the way this works, so Tiger Dollars, we do this a few times a year. Tiger Dollars are good on any product at TFNN. They're totally transferable, no expiration date. The quickest way to make 25% on your money, we give you 25% on your money if you're buying Tiger Dollars. The way this, and in this particular program, you can buy as many Tiger Dollars as you want. You get a 25% bonus. If it's $1,000 or less, we give, in your name to the Salvation Army, 5% of that. If it's $1,000 or more, we give 10% to the Salvation Army. Salvation Army ends up sending you directly the tax receipt for that. Check it out on the front page of TFNN.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness out here. What you have point-wise out here today, the strength is Apple. That's putting 9 positive points. Chevron's putting 6. Verizon's putting 5. Taken away from it, 3M is putting -17. Boeing -12. United Health -9. Inside the NDX 100, what you have inside the NDX 100, the strength out here is Cerna Corp. That's up 4.7%. You get Discovery Communications up 3.4. Taken away from it, Applied Materials is down 1.9. You have Viacom down 1.9. You have Lam Research down 1.7, and Tesla is off 1.5. We go over and we take a look at Tesla out here. Tesla right now is trading at $312.90, and this is going to go after. It has a high volume low from November 2nd. That's 292. Pull this back a little bit. And we'll see how this shakes out. This can be an ABC structure on the way down. When we came down, now if you take this is a classic too. If you take a look at Tesla, what you're going to see is this. On a weekly basis, we made a high the week of June of 2017. That high was 386.96, 8.9 million. You tested the high the next week with 9 million. Then you had volume off the high with 16 million. Now watch this. This is pretty cool. It comes all the way back up and tests again with 8.4. It's testing a 9. Couldn't handle it. Test again with 7.9. Got to a higher high. Fell. Couldn't make it. And then guess what? Came off the high again with volume. 13 million on the way down. That's an indication, number one, that you have monster sellers in there. And bottom line, we know that on a fundamental basis, Tesla is burning cash in an incredible way. I brought this article up yesterday, and if I can get it again, this is about as wild as you can get. They are burning $8,000 a second, and was it a minute? It might be a minute. It must be a minute. Let me see if I believe it's a minute. But bottom line is that without raising more money, they figured out their cash burn. They will be out of cash August of this year. Now, I don't expect that that's going to happen. The reason being is that what you have with Musk is that he can raise money, and he's very good at raising money. I expect he's going to raise more money. But you can see on a fundamental basis, you are going through that kind of bread. Let me tell you something, man. You go through that kind of bread, he is probably close to being superhuman. That being said, that cash burn is going to hurt. There's no two ways about it. We know in the aspect that the Model 3s are behind, and they're behind in a big way. If you have ordered a Model 3, you've already received a letter. The reason I know this is our man Nico Dahan, who does the health show, had ordered one. And so it's pretty cool. So the way that worked is that you got to send in your deposit when the Model 3 is coming out. You expect in delivery in the first quarter of 2018, and they have sent letters out saying that those are going to be delivered, but yet they not sure when they're going to be delivered yet. So that means that the folks don't have to come up with the rest of the money, but the bottom line, he needs a product to sell. And thus far, that product is just not there. We're going to take a look at the XLF when we start talking interest rate structures. XLF out here, that's flat today, down 8 cents, flat though. But XLF looks like it wants to go after this lowest swing point, $25.89. We go into the futures market and see where the futures are trading as we come into this long weekend. What you have is this. Natural gas numbers will come out tomorrow too. Natural gas is down 1.6%. You have gold up 0.8%. Silver's up 0.9. Crude oil is up 2%. So let's go over to the crude market first. Crude market is trading $57.98. It's up $1.15. This also has volume behind the move. This thing looks to me like 62s on the charts here. We've done big volume today. 813,000 contracts. You're going, well, I can't say what we're going into. I can, but what's happening, folks, is we just rolled this contract. So if I bring this up on a continuous contract to get a better understanding of where we are, we had broken. When we broke the price point of the $55 was game up here, $62. $62 is game. So that looks like where we're going. What you do have out here this week, which is pretty wild, is that you talk about loading up on gas, okay? Coming into this Thanksgiving holiday, evidently, we're all going somewhere because we loaded up on gas in a huge way. Let me see if I can get those numbers for you. So I was just looking at this coming across the tape. Let's go to the gas market first. So unleaded right now, wholesale is $1.76. And excuse me, folks. No, I don't have them right in front of me. Bottom line is that we're loading up on some big gas numbers, though. 877-927-6648. We go take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here, what you have inside the Dow Industrials. Caterpillar is up 36. We have Boeing down at $1.91. You have GE up 35. That's a dead cat bounce. IBM is down 9 cents. 3M is off 125. And when we do talk about the holiday weekend, okay, when we come back next Monday, okay, this is the only day that we actually do take off and close the office so everyone can have a 4-day weekend. Is this holiday weekend? It's going to be all about Black Friday and those stores and what kind of numbers that they did. Now, the difference, and this is pretty wild, folks, okay, the difference on Black Friday has got dramatic the last few years, and I suspect the reason is that if we go back 5 years, everyone, not everyone, but most people, you're out there, there was a big deal on Black Friday. You know, you still have people doing that, but what you also have is that you have people continually on the internet buying, and that continual buying on the internet, you're not waiting for Black Friday to go to a store to get a deal. You know, many deals are out there right now. Many deals are going to be out there tonight, go out there tomorrow morning. And then, of course, what ends up happening is that the internet retail stores, bottom line, they're making deals left and right because you know what the game is there? The game is that they want to get our money before someone else gets our money because someone's going to get it. That's what this whole thing shakes down to. So let's go over to the XLE. We're just talking about oil. I think oil's going to go higher. We take a look at this XLE. XLE is up 40 cents. You're trading $67.82. So intriguing, man. There's not real juice here. Let's go take a look at the XOM. Yep, ExxonMobil, which is the largest weighting structure in there. That doesn't want to go anywhere but downtown. Chevron, same deal. So what's so intriguing about that, it's like, okay, you know, if the dollar wants to go downtown, you got oil that wants to go uptown, but yet the two largest stocks inside the XLE can't move. What does it mean? Well, it probably means that we're going to be using less fuel, and there is going to be a higher price, but there's not going to be enough flow for them to get profits up.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the big dog coming into a big holiday season, Amazon. And what did Amazon do out here today, folks? Broke to another high. Amazon right now is trading up 16 bucks. You are at 11.55, and bottom line is that this has real juice behind the move too. So if we take this and we put this on a monthly, I believe we already saw this. This is an ABC up. My God, it is. So check this out. So Amazon is a monthly ABC up. Your A point on this is 710. Your B is 1,083. So ballparking it, you got what, 370 bucks. Your C is oh man, you got 930. You're talking 1,300 bucks. It's an ABC structure at 1,300. That is a monster. Bottom line, Amazon could get there and get there pretty quickly. Google, let's go over to Google and take a look at Google. Google out here laying at its highs. We're at 1,036. 1,048 is the high. We go take a look at Facebook. What you have with Facebook, Facebook is laying right at its highs also. You're at $180. What you did have out here with Facebook today, which is kind of intriguing, is that you had Peter Thiel, who, whoops, 1 second, let me get this. He was one of the first Facebook investors. He just sold, he had a lot of shares, but he only had so many, well, he would all love to have what he had left. But bottom line is that he sold 73% of them off. Peter Thiel, one of the early investors of Facebook, sold 73% of his stake in the social media company this week. Thiel, who's a member of the Facebook's board, sold 160,805 shares for $29 million. The transaction, the latest in the series of sales in recent years that have left Thiel with 59,913 shares as of this morning at 11 o'clock. So let's go look inside Facebook just for a second and see the largest owners and what they've been doing. So 930, 1031. Let's see. So in the last 13F filings, the big sellers out here were Morgan Stanley, State Street, Fidelity. Oh, Fidelity's a seller. This is going to get interesting. Fidelity owns 5.4% of Facebook. They were sellers. Let's look at the buyers. Standard Life, that's a new buy, 4.7 million. Bank of America, that they bought 3.7. Vanguard, well, Vanguard and BlackRock, that's all about the ETF structures. So we'll see how this shakes out with Facebook. But bottom line is that what you do have is that you do have to get some selling inside there. The chip business, NVIDIA. Let's go into NVIDIA and take a look at NVIDIA. NVDA, That was one of the darlings, and still is one of the darlings of this year. NVIDIA's trading $214.61, and this has been a one-way ride. There's no doubt. At the beginning of this year, if you look at in January, we were at, pretty amazing, 119. So 119 to 214, this is not parabolic, because a parabolic move has to be more than the 45%, and it's just about a 45%. That's how that has straightened out. We go take a look at the biotechs, the IBB. What do we have inside the IBB? Now, the IBB have been pressing for lower price. They're kind of confirming that today, meaning that you popping $1.61. You are popping up there, and we are popping up there with lighter volume. Right now, you have volume that is laying out here of 419,000. You're going into 2.3 million. So big number. J.P. Morgan. Let's go take a look at J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan inside the financials. J.P. Morgan came into a downdraft from the 7th of November today. 7th of November, you go down with 18.8 million. You're doing 5.9 million. So where J.P. Morgan's going, I expect, number one, it wants to get to the high volume low from the 15th of November. That's 95.95. Jamie Dimon out here today. Jamie Dimon, he's going to be making some news, and I suspect we're going to have Trump tweeting about him real soon, folks, because he was out there today at the Economic Club in Chicago, and here's his quote. So let's see. Oh, let me get them on the wrong screen. There we go. His quote is that he'd bet a new president is going to be elected in 2020, provided the Democrats pick a candidate who's a moderate. So we're gonna be hearing about that. Now, what he also did, this is where this is going to get really intriguing too, and I just want to show you at certain points where the aspect of what's going on inside this tax bill as to what people are actually saying versus what happens gets really intriguing. And this is the part I want you to wrap your head around for a second. So what carried interest is, folks, is this. Carried interest is when you have a fund, you know, you hear at 220, okay? 20%, you know, but bottom line of 20/80. If you make money for your investors, right, the fund manager gets 20%. The investors get 80%, provided everyone gets their money back, everyone gets the deal that's supposed to be dealt with. Now, as he comes out here, this is what he's talking about. He's talking about the U.S. needs a corporate tax rate to keep business from moving abroad. And if that means raising rates on wealthy individuals and removing, so listen to this, removing the carried interest tax break for investment managers, that's fine. And he goes on to this. I don't think private equity guys should argue for carried interest. Okay, so let me walk you through this for a second, because we have a real estate fund. We get carried interest, right? That is not carried interest on a private equity fund or a real estate fund. Anything that's over a year is a long-term deal. I get nothing until this fund's over, whether it's 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Private equity guys, they're not doing a deal for a year. That isn't how it works, okay? And the intriguing thing that I've seen so many times is that these guys that know exactly what's going on, they mix their words inside it, and so basically it's not clean. Because what happens is that now his next statement, I don't think hedge fund guys should be arguing for deferrals. Well, what happens is this. The hedge fund industry, this is where that carried interest is they have an argument here. And what that is that if you are a hedge fund guy and you're actually trading each and every day, not a hedge fund guy that's doing a long-term deal, a hedge fund guy that's trading every day, what ends up happening is that they are deferring the amount that they can actually take off. Because let's say at the end of the year it's mark to market, and if they made money, that's where the 20 would come in. And what happens there is that they are deferring that out, and if they defer it out, then it goes from ordinary income back down to 20%. But as to the aspect of private equity, real estate, no one you know, it's in there. It could still be called carried interest, but in fact, it's a long-term deal, and you don't get your money for years. That's what it comes down to. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials down 50. NASDAQ is up 7. S&P's are flat. Gold's up 990. Silver's up 16. King dollar's down 687. Notes and bonds are higher. Lower interest rates coming at us.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. We have Qualcomm trading up $1.36 at $68. Now, Qualcomm was trading on the 31st of October at $50. And what this is all about, this is about Broadcom wanting to take over Qualcomm. And came through in the middle of the day that Broadcom is considering a higher bid by offering more of its stock. AVGO, if we go to AVCO, which is the symbol of Broadcom, you're going to see it's up, they're trading $275. So they are near their highs, and they definitely can offer more of the stock, and I expect that's exactly what you're going to see. The thing that's intriguing here, it looks like to me that they are going to get it. The reason being is that Broadcom looks like it's a very large ABC up. Your A point on this is 160. Your B is 255, so you get $90, which would get you into the 317 area. Right now, you're at 275. as we kick into this holiday weekend, folks, as you over at TFNN, don't forget about the Tiger Dollar sale. If you'd like to make 25% on your money, Tiger Dollar, that is going to run through December 3rd. And believe it or not, December 3rd is not that far away from here. So check it out on the front page of TFNN. In this particular sale, any amount that you buy, meaning over $500, you will get 25% bonus on that. And then we are going to give you're actually going to give. We're going to give it in your name. Anything $1,000 or under, or $999 and under, we are going to give to the Salvation Army 5% of that. They will send to you the tax receipt personally for the IRS. Anything over $1,000 or over, we will give 10% in your name. And it's pretty cool. We've been doing this for quite some time, how it works. We send over the names in a spreadsheet. Bottom line, they send them right out. You get a 25% bonus, number one, and then on top of that, you're going to get the tax receipt so that you can write that off at the end of the year and at the same time help a lot of people. Because the Salvation Army, folks, they have one of the lowest administrative costs, and they give everything away. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Everyone, have a great holiday. Have a safe holiday. And remember something. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Go have a blast with it, folks. Happy Thanksgiving. Go get 'em.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.